You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980. My name is Les Brown. I'm Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. And we come your way Monday through Friday from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. And you say, there's something different about this show. There's something different about his voice. There's something different about the conversation. People are they're not arguing about politics or religion, or they're not going at each other's throats. This is positive. This makes me feel good. I like what I'm hearing. Have you ever just flipped the channels listening to radio and just trying to find something positive? Just something that you can feel good and laugh and just enjoy yourself, or engage some stimulating conversation and found it hard to find? Well, you don't have to worry anymore, because we come your way Monday through Friday from 2 o'clock until 4. And we invite you to join us. This program is deliberately positive because that's what I focus on, positivity. I'm a motivational speaker, but I'm your host. I join you Monday through Friday from 2 o'clock until 4. Bring you radio that's designed to change your mindset, to enhance your attitude about life, and remind you have something special. You have greatness within you. But greatness is not your destiny. It's a choice that you make every day. And when you listen, you'll go away feeling better about yourself. We're talking about a study that has really, really rubbed some people the wrong way. And usually when we talk about these studies, usually there are a lot of people who agree with the studies, but there are more people that I have found that disagree on this subject here. And that is, the study says that kids, people talk about having kids and expecting the emotional reward from those kids. It's really not cranked up for what it is supposed to be to those people. And as children's economic value has plummeted, their perceived emotional value has skyrocketed, becoming the economically worthless but emotionally childless, or rather priceless child. And so we've been asking, there are people who've had children and then ended up in divorce, or had kids and the kids didn't turn out the way they wanted them to turn out, disappointed them. Everybody's gone through that, and had some second giving, saying, you know what, I wish I've heard parents say, I wish I'd never had you. I wish I could send you back to where you came from. And fortunately, I'm adopted. Fortunately, my foster mother, who became my adopted mother, she never said that to us. She never wanted to get rid of us. Although her neighbors tried to convince her to send me back, she said, they said the little cuckoo one. they told my mama when I was a kid I was cuckoo. Can you imagine that? They'd already labeled me educable mentally retarded and put me back from the 5th grade to the 4th grade, and then I failed again in the 8th grade. So they say, maybe this boy cuckoo. All the bread ain't done. Something wrong with him. He a little touched in the head. And so my mom said, leave my boy alone. Ain't nothing wrong with him. A good strap can't fix. My mama thought my subconscious mind was in my behind. And so that's how Mamie Brown was. She had no regrets. I want to talk to Shannon. Shannon on line 1 and Newport Beach. Okay, Shannon, let's start this conversation. How do you really feel about this, Shannon?
Well, obviously it's overrated, and it really...
having kids is overrated?
Yes, it is not for the meek. I think a lot of your callers that call in, they still have these little cute little babies. They haven't raised the monsters yet, and it is just not easy. And in particular, when you are a single parent, it is financially and emotionally draining. And you are literally, I went from a very affluent lifestyle, put 3 kids. My last one is finally finishing one to college, all on my own, putting them through school. I'm now living in a 1-bedroom apartment, wondering how the world, my age, I'm going to figure out how to pay just my medical insurance. It is really so costly. And people think, oh, it's just so lovely and they're so cute and smiley. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. It is a journey, and again, not for the meek. It's brutal.
It's brutal, you said.
It's brutal. And to think that, people say, they're going to take care of you when you're older. No. My kids are always telling me, you know what, Mom, you better be careful, watch your mouth, because your nursing home just got a lot worse.
You know they're just joking with you.
Yeah, they better be messing with me. One of them is. The other ones may just do it.
Yeah, I always said you need to know who's going to wipe your behind. I got one who I know who will pray for it, but she ain't gonna wipe it. I got one who will look at it and see if there's any money in it.
Exactly.
You know, but I got two. I know they will take care of me. They will wipe it. They will take care of me. And I have a granddaughter that said, don't raise your voice right here because I will put you in a nursing home at a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
It's interesting. It's fascinating. Okay, but it is not easy. As you said, it is not for the meek. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for calling in, and thank you for listening.
All righty, bye-bye.
All right, bye now. Yeah, we'd like to hear your take on this. I want to hear your story. I want you to call me right now and tell me your story. Phil, I need you to give me a line and a name, please. The number to call is 323-520-6215. 323-520-6215. What is that, Phil? Okay, Bernard, I want you to join me right now on line 3. I'd like to know, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I think it's, as the lady mentioned before, I think it's a great journey. It's a great experience. There's so much that I've learned. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. I think that it's a part of your life that if you don't go through it, you'll never grow in ways that other people will never do.
What do you mean by that?
There's just there's personal growth. I mean, not just from the moment of birth, but all of the experiences you share trying to communicate with your children in ways that you get to see through their eyes how they're understanding the world as you speak and communicate with them. It teaches you so much about yourself. And I think also about the future of the world. I think it's pretty incredible. I've learned a lot, and I certainly wouldn't trade it for anything. I certainly change my spouse.
Wow. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for calling in. All right. I need you to call right now. I want you to weigh in on this conversation. I'd like to hear your story around this. Do you believe that children are worth it? A study's coming out saying that people are saying it's not all what it's cranked up to be. Some people are saying in spite of the financial hardship, it's worth it. In spite of the fact that you might have had them with a person that you wish you could do over again, it's still worth it. I want to hear from you. The number to call is 323-520-6215. That's 323-520-6215. Francis, I'll be right with you. I want you to call me now. My name is Les Brown. You're listening to KFWB News Talk.